Thanks for watching the Blues Harp Biker, and welcome back. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Blues Harp Biker channel. Great to see you. All right, in the continuing saga of the Central Valley heat wave, it looks like we might be getting a little break from the heat wave. It's going to be 7 or 8 degrees cooler today than it was yesterday. We're going to be down in the 90s. It's going to be 97 today, so I'm going to do some riding this morning while it's pretty cool. But I got to do one thing before we get going. It's I got sticker trade again. It's time for the sticker trade shout out. All right, well, first up on the list is Windy Therapy. And you can find Windy Therapy on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Windy Therapy's got a great channel on YouTube. It's from Canada, and I sent this nice card as well. So thank you very much, Windy Therapy. Keep your eye on your mailbox because yours should be there any day. Okay. All right, and this great big sticker right here is a person-to-person trade. He's a local Fresno moto vlogger named Deman_dude, and you can find him on Instagram and YouTube as well. He's a local Fresno moto vlogger. It's great to meet someone local. Always great to meet someone local. And he does sport bikes, and he does motocross, and does a lot of riding videos and pretty interesting stuff. Cool thing is he rides a Triumph too, so there you go. All right, thanks a lot you guys for the sticker trade. Got the Triumph going here. Looks like it's running pretty good. Got some news for everybody. I got a new laptop. I bought a Lenovo Legion. Pretty high quality laptop. It's a gaming laptop, so it's got a lot of power. I don't know whether it's going to make much difference on the quality of my videos or not, but let's see if we can make this light. I get past this guy too. But I will tell you this, it's going to make a lot of difference in how long it takes me to get these videos done. It's got a way better video card. Bigger processor, and everything is, you know, way better than what I've been using. So we'll see what happens with the Lenovo Legend. Do you hear me out there? All right, here we are at Scott and Cathy's house. Say hi, you guys.
Hi.
All right, and they just rode these beasts right here. You've seen them before, but we'll just go over and show you again in case you haven't. They just rode these beasts on a long distance ride, and they just got back a couple days ago, and just wanted to ask you guys about it real quick. Where'd you go?
Up the coast. We went over to the coast from here, and then all the way up the coast to Oregon.
Okay, so if there's somebody in Australia that don't know what the coast is.
We went from here. We went to the west coast. We went to
Right.
Santa Cruz, basically,
Yeah.
and then from Santa Cruz we rode up to Florence, Oregon, and then over to Eugene.
You go to Clear Lake first, right?
Yeah, that was on the
Yeah,
way.
on the way,
That was
yeah.
on the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to Santa Cruz, San Francisco, Clear Lake, and then back over to the west coast up to Florence, to Eugene, to Portland, and then came home through Tillamook,
Tillamook, yeah.
down to Florence, and then all the way down the coast to San Francisco again.
Oh wow, wow.
And then
And then you hit the
down
heat
to
wave.
Monterey.
Monterey.
What?
Then you hit the heat wave.
Then from Monterey to home, yeah, we hit the heat wave, and that was
Yeah.
very warm. But we have these cool. Where's the vest? Oh, they're
In the
inside.
back
We have
there.
these cool vests that you soak in water.
Uh-huh.
And you wring them out and you put them on, and then you put them under your motorcycle jacket. And as you're going there, it's like having air conditioning.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
kind of like
it's
having a
really-
swamp cooler on.
It's like a swamp
Yeah,
cooler.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Yeah.
great. And then we had these ones that go around our necks too.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen those before.
It was really helpful. I mean, it really made a big difference. We got about halfway home, and they were started to be dry, and we started to get really hot. So
Yeah.
we re-soaked them, and then we got off of the 5. You know, we'd been on the 5.
Yeah,
And we went on Avenue 7.
yeah,
And riding on Avenue 7 is a lot cooler than riding on the 5.
yeah. I wonder why.
I
that
think
is.
the
maybe.
Oh, the orchards.
The
and-
orchard,
Yeah, yeah.
So,
They
You know,
probably absorb a lot of the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many miles was it?
2000, was it
2000.
2101?
She
21.
got 2101, and I got 2096. So,
Yeah, how
and
does
we
that
rode
happen?
right next to each other the whole time. So
Maybe you took a couple more spins around the parking lot at one time. or
Maybe,
something,
I don't know.
You know, and you guys rode them on these Dyna switchbacks.
yeah.
So I know not everybody's seen them because there's probably some guy in Australia that's tuning in for the first time. And
They
but
haven't had a bath since we got home.
yeah,
We had
I'm
one
neglectful
suitcase
on
here.
mine, even worse than this.
We put one suitcase here,
Yeah,
and then the rest was in our bags, and we have an ice chest that we put here.
yeah,
And otherwise, we had enough room in all of our bags to take everything we needed.
yeah,
And you know, the funny thing about riding on a motorcycle trip like that versus in a car is when you stop in places and you look at the little knickknacks and stuff, you don't buy anything because you don't have any room
Yeah,
to put
you
it.
can't take everything out.
right, yeah.
You're not buying any souvenirs.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it probably saves us a lot of money.
Right?
Yeah, then it takes you forever, like we were talking about earlier, it takes you forever to do anything because you stop, you take your helmet, your gloves, all this stuff
Yeah.
Yeah,
off,
I
and
take
then
the
you
jackets
gotta...
off, and then sometimes we'll lock we'll take and lock our helmets and
Yeah.
stuff onto the bikes.
Yeah, and then you gotta put all it back on before you ride again. And,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a
When
pain.
we were in San Francisco, we were at this hotel on Lombard, and the manager, we said, "Are the bikes safe here?" And the guy goes, "Oh yeah, they're right here. We see them on camera. Everything's cool. They'll be fine." And we were like, "Okay." And when we got up in the morning, somebody had gone through our tool bags. They took the ties here. They took these ties
Yeah,
from both of us.
Left the blankets, but took the
Left the
ties.
blankets, took the ties, and took Kathy's lock
oh wow,
like this, right? And they didn't have the key for it.
yeah,
A locked lock. It wasn't going to do them any good.
oh man.
And so after that, we learned our lesson. We started just putting the covers on them
Yeah.
every night. And in some places, Cathy could take her bags off, so she would bring them into the room.
Yeah. Well, awesome, man. That sounded like an awesome trip, you know.
It was
Yeah.
awesome. We learned a lot this
Yeah.
time. We learned more probably the year before because
Yeah.
we were starting from
Yeah,
not knowing
yeah,
anything.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But we learned a lot of cool stuff on this trip too.
Yeah.
You know, these putting these blankets up here on the front fender
Right.
blocked a lot of the air, so if it was real turbulent or we had a lot of big headwind, it really helped us cut through it.
Yeah.
We just had to be careful to only do that where it was cool because it was cutting down on the air going into the
Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah. That's where you're getting your cooling from.
So you know, on the coast where it was freezing cold,
Yeah.
we were fine, but once we got inland we took them off.
Especially on a Harley. You
Yeah.
know, you don't have a lot of, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, you know. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
And we did some serious lane splitting.
Yeah.
We
Going through
did.
Santa Cruz in a couple different places,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
because again, you have to keep the bikes
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Yep.
that was great.
FYI, lane splitting is legal in California.
Right. True.
Yeah. Most people were really cool about it, but
Yeah.
there
They
was a
get out of the
couple
way.
times
Yeah.
we were lane splitting and the lanes were parting for us. They
Yeah.
were being really cool about it. And there was a motorcycle in front of you, then you and me. And by the time I got up to this one car, I think it was mad. It got irritated and it did the opposite.
Yeah.
Cut me off.
Yeah.
Didn't want to let me by.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I would have
I mean, I made my way around it.
You would
anyway,
have kicked
but-
some butt, huh?
I might
Yeah.
have accidentally put a scratch in that car had I seen it. It was another time we got to a road closure. It was closed for 3 hours, and there were cars lined up for 4 miles.
Yeah.
And we just went to the front of the line.
There you go.
And some people were not real happy about
Yeah.
that, but really, when you think about it, it doesn't hurt them in any way.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
You know,
not
really
at all.
doesn't
Not
hurt
at
them
all.
in any way.
You know, and,
Most
and-
people were cool about it.
You know, if somebody were to open their door on you or try to do, try to mess you up on purpose, it's attempted murder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's attempted.
So
murder.
keep that in mind, you guys that are driving cars and don't like lane splitters. You know.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, man. That sounds like an awesome trip. So, all right, so I brought my Triumph over here because they want to ride it, and they've never ridden a Triumph before. So we're gonna do a little first-time ride here, huh?
Yeah.
Both Scott and Cathy, they're gonna take a ride on it. So let's get things ready and let's have some fun today. What do you think?
That
Yeah.
sounds
You guys
great.
ready?
Yeah, perfect day for it,
All
too.
right.
The weather's nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful today. All right, we're gonna take a little ride here. Scott's riding my Triumph for the first time. He's never ridden a Triumph. Cathy's got her Dyna, and I'm on their Sportster. It's a 2003 Anniversary. Sure rides a lot different than mine. Mine's pretty beat up. And Scott's getting up there. There's a Tri-Glide over there. All right, buddy. 3 wheels on the ground. What do you think?
Fast.
Fast, huh? You haven't even gone fast on it yet. This mirror is too low for my gloves. I got these big knuckle busters on my glove here, and it doesn't want to fit underneath that mirror. There he goes. You can't not ride that bike fast. That bike wants to go. Uh-oh, there was a cop. I hope he don't turn around. Okay, now we're going to get Cathy on it.
What'd you say?
I said, now we're going to get Cathy on it.
Yeah, right?
You're gonna. One thing you're gonna notice about this bike, it really stops well.
Yeah, it does stop.
It stops. It stops. You're gonna go, gosh,
Yeah.
how come my Harley doesn't stop like this?
It stops really well.
Okay. Start is
That one.
this.
No.
Yep. No, it's a smooth bike. That's Cathy's first ride on the Triumph too. going to be a little cautious on it. I'm wondering when's going to be the time when she says, just wonder what this thing will do. And it's starting to happen right now, I think. Yeah. This Sportster coughs like mine. I'm running out of gas, maybe. All right. Well, that was cool. The handlebars and the rear controls kind of freak people out a little bit. Pretty natural for me. I told you.
That was so fun.
She loved it. She goes, "Oh my God, I love this."
Yeah, it's
With your hands like I did?
Yeah, my hands are really sore right here.
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. It must not be used to it or something.
Yeah, no, it doesn't bother mine. All right, well, that's it for today, friends. We had a good time riding around and enjoying a little bit of the cooler weather here now that the heat wave has gone away for the most part. We have a normal summer in Fresno now. But anyways, thanks a lot again. Be sure and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that little bell icon. It'll notify you whenever I upload new material, and comment often. We love to hear you comment. I'm here every Tuesday and every Saturday, 9 a.m. You can set your clock by it. All right, and thanks a lot again. Oh, be sure to check out the 4 squares in each corner. You'll see them there. Those are links to my previous videos. Check those out and go to my channel if you're a first timer and check out a bunch of my videos. I really appreciate it if you did. All right, friends, thanks a lot. Be safe, watch out for each other, and have a good time always, right?
Yep.
Yep, all right. We'll see you.